Morning everybody, back again. Had a really good sleep actually, so up a little bit later, but still before 4 o'clock. Alarm is set for 4, but have been waking up well before 4 o'clock the last few days. So this morning just wanted to get into a bit of strength stuff. The weather wasn't too bad, it was cold, so I've got some tights on underneath those track pants, t-shirt and a hoodie. Got the lifting shoes on for this morning and the slant board out just to help with some of the mobility in and around. I find it helps really warm up my ankles really well, my knees, with regards to getting my knees and that over my toes for the squat. So the lifting shoes have got a bit of a heel on them anyway, and yeah, which definitely helps for the ankle mobility for me when I'm squatting. But I'll end up doing my squats without the slant board, but I do like to use it fairly regularly. Got it from the knees over toes guy. I like to do them reasonably slow as well when I'm doing some of the split squat stuff, but I don't do any of that today, just standard squats for this morning. And I was thinking about maybe I could get to 80 or 90 kilos. The weight actually felt really good sitting on my shoulders and back, so I went up a little bit heavier. I also just wanted to test the right calf out and see how it would be underneath some load, just doing some squats, and yeah, it was okay. So just really trying to get some blood pumping in through the legs. I didn't film, I just did a little bit of backwards walking on the treadmill in the house to start off with. There was maybe 12-15 minutes thereabouts, just nice and steady. Wanted to also see how that would feel on the calf because of the backwards walking and the need to drive in through the toes, I find anyway for me. So that held up okay. The calf didn't feel too bad and moved really slow though while doing that backwards walk. So I actually don't remember how many sets of these I do. I know that I start trying to speed up these bodyweight squats. Pretty sure I stuck around reps of 8 to 10. So I was going pretty slow in that first set that you saw, the first couple. I think this has been the third set so far, and just trying to move a little bit steadier and smoother. Pretty sure I'll do another couple more sets, or maybe one more set after this, whereby I try to move a little bit quicker. Just drive it up out of the bottom. So we'll see how we go, and try to just keep adding in some commentary on the relevant parts for this video. Trying to drive out of the bottom a little bit quicker this time around. So for the squats overall though, I end up just working sets of 5. So even though I'm doing some body weight ones here at around 8 to 10 reps, when I start adding weight on, I just stick to the 5 reps. The bar that I end up using, so it's me trying to move a bit quicker. Legs are feeling good, ankles are feeling good, and knees getting a bit more blood in there, so just looking to move a little bit faster. The barbell that I'm using there is I think they call it a safety squat bar, pretty sure, or a sissy squat bar. So I've got the straight bars. One of them still actually sitting on the blanket pull-up bar, the other one's on the rack on the fence there. I believe those safety squat bars are about 20 kilos as well. Maybe it's slightly more, I'm not sure, but I'll just work off 20 kilos. So still using the slant board for now, still warming up really. There's just 40 kilos on there, 10 kilo plate either side, and the 20 kilo bar. And so from now on the squats will be without the slant board. I think I was feeling alright. So the first set, I think it might have been after the set or after the 60. So this is 60 kilos now, so just 2 10 kilo bumper plates either side. And it might have been either during or after the set where I thought, 80 and 90 kilos should be alright. So figured I'd go for 100 kilos and do 3 sets of 5 at those. For the 60 kilos I did 2 or 3 sets. I'm not sure if this is still 60 kilos. I think I did 3 sets at 60, but I don't know if I put that video in. But anyway, that's a second set at 60. that's 80 on there now, so 3 10-kilo plates either side. Yeah, and just moving through, I think I mentioned just sets of 5. Yeah, 90, so 2 10s and a 15 kilo, so the green 10s, the black 10s and the yellow 15s. It wasn't feeling too bad. Definitely helped taking a bit longer, doing the backwards walking, taking longer doing those squats on the slant board. Everything was feeling pretty good. I think it might have been during the first and I think maybe the second set. This is at 100, so just the 5 kilo plate added either side. And I definitely felt something during the first set into my right calf, just in terms of my, I suppose, my weight distribution on the way up. But I was happy. I got through the 3 sets of 5 anyway. Didn't need to dump the weight, which was good. A bit harder, I find anyway, to try to dump the weights if I needed to with the safety squat bar versus the standard straight bar. But yeah, again, like I said, thankfully I didn't have to dump the barbell. Set 2, and then I think at the end of this, yeah, I go through some what I recorded is just some single pull-ups. Did some push-ups and stuff as well, but didn't worry about recording those. They were only sets of 5, and I think I might have only done 4 sets, so only 20 sets of 20 reps of push-ups with the backpack on. And I only decided to do that after having done the sign-off, the standard sign-off at the end of the video. So this is the last set. And I do a little bit of a pause on the 4th set before coming up, on the 4th rep before coming out of the bottom on the last one. I think 3, this is 4, sorry, and then on the 5th rep I should, if this is a 3rd set, I hold down the bottom for a bit. Yeah, cool, okay. So I was pretty pleased with that, to get through the 3 sets, 5 at 100 kilos. Went and grabbed the backpack and just did singles. I was trying to actually pull up fast, but wasn't able to. Then, bloody barbell started rolling back towards me, so I moved that out, put it on the rack, the straight bar. So yeah, people have asked, I've got 2 20-kilo straight bars and then the 1 safety bar, which is there on the squat rack at the moment. So I was taking, I think the breaks got a little bit longer in between, just single reps, the same backpack, 10.9 kilos, nothing spectacular and stuff in there, and I actually lost count of how many I did, so I'm pretty sure I did at least 12 or 15, maybe a bit more. I haven't counted them, so I'm just doing the voiceover now as we go. So there's been at least 2, there's 3, but anyway, you'll be able to count them if you feel like counting them. I should have probably sped up the video, but I didn't. So yeah, probably 7 to 10 seconds, maybe a little bit longer at times, 15, 20 seconds between pull-ups, and just chipping away trying to get through a few. And I just went based on feel. There was no time, and as I said, I lost count. So it's more just seeing and feeling how could I maintain a sort of consistent rhythm in terms of the gap and the pause or the rest in between reps for as long as I could. And then once I felt like I was going to need to take too long for a rest, then I just binned it. So I was like, yeah, that's enough. But anyway, I think that's enough of a voiceover, enough jabbering from me, because as always I do some jabbering at the end of this video. But appreciate you all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the support. Just everything, it's awesome. Thank you all very, very much. And I do a mana wave at the end, so I won't worry about doing one now. And the last time I did one, the voiceover yesterday, I was like, what the heck am I doing a mana wave for? Nobody can even see it. Anyway, have an awesome day, everybody. Thank you again for your time, and see you on the next one. that'll do for the morning. Just some squats, worked up to 3 sets of 5 just at 100 kilos using the safety bar squat instead of just the standard straight bar. And then just some single pull-ups. I don't know how many I did actually, 12, 15, something like that, maybe a bit more. But anyway, I'll do a voiceover on this video. Just wanted to try to get a little bit of strength stuff in and test the calf, see how it is underneath the weight. Feels, yeah, I probably put a little bit too much weight on it on a couple of reps. Thankfully not the whole way through. The weight feels fine. It's just when I'm needing to tense more or strain to drive up out of the bottom of the squat, where a couple of times I probably didn't have my weight quite in the right spot and then just felt to go into the calf, but not enough to have to dump the weight or anything, which is good. So yeah, still not there. I'll keep rehabbing it, massaging it, and getting some blood flow through it. So anyway, appreciate you all, if you stuck around this long. Appreciate those that are getting up, getting after it, chasing what it is that they're after. And yeah, had a good conversation with a gentleman last night who's preparing for the Australian selection, and yeah, it highlighted a few things that I realised I don't think I've spoken about. So I'll chuck up a video on that today. It helps with the content for one, but also hopefully it'll be helpful. I think it'll be helpful because I've been trying to rack my brain seeing if I've spoken about that, and in regards to the training and that heavy grind in terms of preparing for selection. So I'll chuck that up later today. But yeah, once again, appreciate you all. Anybody going through any challenges, trials, difficulties, hardships, heartache, just keep turning up, keep staying in the fight. Know that you're not alone. Know that better days are coming for you. The sun will shine again, and there is a light at the end of that long, dark, lonely, and sometimes seemingly miserable tunnel. So stay in it, keep turning up, stay as consistent and as disciplined as you can. And as always, go always a little further. Remember, who dares wins and who cares wins. And until the next video, milestone or post, a big mana wave coming from me to you, filled with my aroha, respect, appreciation, and gratitude for you all.